What's up, what's up, guys? It's Simma, and welcome to Rainswept. This is an indie game that I've been following for some time on Game Jolt, but I've never gotten around to playing it because for some reason, a while ago, my Game Jolt was not acting right. So I couldn't download anything. Nothing I got from Game Jolt will play, and then it mysteriously fixed it fucking self. So now I can play this. Real quick, I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want to play this yourself, because I know it's gonna be amazing. Like, when I saw it, I played the demo, I knew it was gonna be amazing, and I'm very excited to play this game now. So just a little backstory. All right, so Detective Michael Anderson enters the small town of Pineview to assist the local police force with a seemingly simple case. A couple is found dead in their kitchen. The locals believe it to be a case of murder-suicide, their speculation fueled by rumors of the turbulent nature of the couple's relationship. Is it just idle gossip, or is there some truth to the rumors? That's the description on the game page. Again, I will leave a link in the description if you want to play it yourself. I suggest you play it yourself because I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay. Mind you, this came out January 3rd. I'm so fucking late out here, but that's besides the point. Anyway, yes, I gotta continue. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. So mind you, I have played the demo, but that don't mean shit. Just saying. I played the demo, but that don't mean shit. Because, again, this was a long time ago, and I don't quite remember what to do or what needs to be done. So, let's just consider this a blind playthrough. I'm not sure how long it is either. So that'll be fun. We just gotta figure it out together. But isn't it gorgeous? Oh my god, and the music. I'm gonna shut up. Mind you, the soundtrack is composed by Mike, and he was the composer apparently behind the Cat Lady. If you haven't seen any gameplay of the Cat Lady, you should totally go check that shit out. I might play the Cat Lady, I don't know. Is that something y'all would want to see? I don't know. I like the Cat Lady, but you know. Press E. Okay, alright, I'm here. Time to see what this is all about. And those are the basic controls. You can use a controller. I don't remember if that was a thing, but it's a thing now. Man, I forgot my man skipped leg day. my man ain't never been to the gym for his legs. His legs are like, what? Muscles? Where? My nigga. Alright, whatever. They've been here a while, it looks like. No, why would I do that? Terrible. What? I said terrible. Terrible business, all this. Ha! This was only a matter of time. Everyone knows that. I know. Still, they were so young. Young and stupid, you mean? The stories I've heard. I guess you're right. It was just a matter of time. What? It was a matter of time. It's really coming down today. We should get back home. A few more minutes. I want to see what happens. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna catch a cold, that's all. Okay. That's the way inside. I wonder why Chief sent me all the way to Pineview for this case. Only one way to find out. The crowd is too close to the crime scene. The number of cops are too few. This is poor. Now, what's he up to? I don't know. Ma'am, please, you need to back away a little. What happened here? A murder? Johnny, get the umbrella. Granny, I want to leave. Can I go back to the shop? Could see this coming a mile away. Ma'am, please. Granny, please. All right, Johnny, let's go. There's no point standing here now. I knew this would happen. We should have done something. There's nothing we could have done. Chris is responsible, I'm so sure. It's hard to disagree, but let's not speculate. Do you like my pastor voice? Detective Anderson, right? The chief is inside. They've been waiting for you. You need to control the crowd, officer. You need to push the crowd further from the scene, officer. What? You'll have to speak up. I can't hear you over the rain. The crowd. Handle them. There could be evidence out here. Oh, yes, I'm trying to... Hey, Williams! What the hell are you doing? Trying to prop up this tape, sir, and won't stay still. Well, get some sticks and drive them in. Yes, sir. Richard! Don't call for Richard. Richard's on leave. Do it yourself. Goodness. Sorry, Detective. Thing is, we're short of manpower here. We weren't prepared for this kind of a thing. First time in decades. And to top it off, all this rain out of nowhere. Just get the crowd under control. I'm heading inside. Yes, Detective. Don't worry. Richard! Williams! Okay. Y'all are gonna hear a lot of funny voices from me today. No point in hanging around out here. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's the sheriff. I should talk to him first. Oh, my God. Where are we at? Not very professional. I hope they know what they're doing. Michael? Huh? Ah! What the fuck? Detective, are you okay? He hopped up so fucking fast. I'm good. I got it. I'm straight. What's up, Lope? Guess I'm just a little tired after the long drive here. Detective Anderson, right? The head office called in to say that she'd be joining us here for this investigation. I'm Sheriff Harris and this is Lieutenant White. We appreciate the department sending help, but I don't think we'll need it. This case is ready to be wrapped up. What do we have here? The victims here are Christopher Green, age 26, died from a bullet wound to the head, looks self-inflicted. And Diane Miller, age 24, a single bullet wound through the abdomen. The victims lived together, were unmarried. Any signs of an intruder? No signs of forced entry. The door was locked from the inside when we arrived. An officer climbed through the window here to open the door. There are no footprints outside that window. Except the officers. He was careful. No signs of struggle or marks on the bodies either. Time of death. What was the time of death? According to the next door neighbor, a single gunshot was heard around 1500 hours. We received the call at about 2000 hours and we were here in another 5 minutes. We found him dead upon arrival and confirmed the timing. The weapon. What do we know about the weapon? Both shots were fired from an M1911A1 45 caliber pistol. The ballistics reports will let us know more. Any witnesses? Just the next door neighbor who claims to have heard a single gunshot. We can interview him shortly. End questions. Honestly speaking, detective, we think it's pretty obvious what's taking place here. And what do you mean? They had a reputation and they weren't exactly a happy couple. The town knows this. Diane was shot at point blank range with Chris's gun, probably by Chris. He then went ahead and shot himself as the wound is clearly self-inflicted. So you see, sending you here unnecessarily complicates things. I'm gonna question your abilities. I'm beginning to think it was a very good idea, in fact. It's obviously a case of murder-suicide, detective. No, you don't do that. You don't just open and shut the, no, you don't do that. That's lazy police work. So everything's figured out already. So we've got it all figured out here already, huh? If that was sarcasm, I'll ignore it. But yes, more or less. Are you suggesting there was domestic violence involved? It would seem so. It was never reported, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. But that doesn't mean your speculation proves that it did. Like, so, rumors. You may call it that, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's smoke, there could also be just fucking smoke. Like, shut up. I'm not sure that. And they were never really able to fit in this town. So basically, because you didn't like them, you don't care enough to give them a proper investigation. You're a bitch and a jackass. That's all I'm going to say about that. They were new here. Moved in about 6 months ago. So, never got out much. Didn't make any friends. So, we don't need to analyze the obvious, detective. That would only be inefficient. Officer Blunt will assist you through the close of your work here. Hello, detective. And one more thing. We're looking to wrap this case up quickly and cleanly. We don't want to drag it out if it can be helped. We have an important festival coming around a week's time. So you might say this is a rather bad timing. So the festival, oh my god, these bumpkin ass people. There's no need to go around complicating things, alright? Just give me a story that works and we can close this case quickly. Wow. No. Yeah, sure, can't wait to wrap this case up. Yeah, alright then, I'll see you soon, goodbye. Okay then. Anyway. Have a look around the moon if you like. Come talk to me when you're done. You're a bitch ass nigga. No. Oh wait, no. Alright, tell me when you're done. I almost accidentally fucked up. Hey detective, need any help? Have a look around the room. Okay, she's just like my hint system. What's this? It's signed, Chris, 96. I'm guessing Chris built some of the furniture around this house. I'm the inner monologue. Oh, that's the same shit. Okay. Wait. The Glock. An M1911A1 45 caliber pistol. As old as the lieutenant said, it looks pretty old. It can hold 7 rounds. There are 4 rounds still in here. This means 3 rounds were fired from this gun at some point of time. If 2 were fired last night, where's the 3rd? Was it used on some other day? The gun belonged to Chris, according to Lieutenant Watts. Let's assume Chris or Diane weren't the ones to use it. Is there anyone else that could have known where they kept the gun? From Pineview, I really doubt it. Remember, no signs of forced entry. Could it be someone they were comfortable with or trusted? Know what I can think of? Very fishy. 45 ACP rounds. It's a box of 20 rounds. There are 13 here, which means 7 are missing. 2 were used last night. There are 4 left in the gun, as we saw earlier. If 2 were used last night, there's still 1 unaccounted for. Was that used on some other day? We're investigating. It's an investigation. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Okay, right there. Bullet one to the head. The skull is badly damaged. Most of the side has been blown off. His body position and the way he fell would indicate that he's sitting sideways. He was sitting sideways. I mean, it's rated sideways. Okay, I'm sorry. That he was sitting sideways in the chair, facing where Diane's body down. The angle of the shot indicates that he was shot from this side. If someone shot him, they were standing in front of the refrigerator. No clues there, though. He could have been shot from that window. At the moment it's shut, must get it checked for fingerprints and footprints outside. Could someone have entered and left through here? We should have the fingerprint results in a couple of days, Detective. Don't forget, there aren't any footprints outside. If someone shot him from outside, then Chris would have sat facing the refrigerator. That would make sense, the way the killer wouldn't need to enter the house. But in that case, who shot Diane? Gunpowder residue on his right hand. Hard to disagree with the lieutenant here. This is strong evidence for the victim shooting himself. Unless it was made to look that way. The chair is fallen on its back. Looks like Chris fell off the chair before or after being shot. Red wine. It looks like the bottle was opened yesterday. No one drank from this glass. It would seem that Chris was sitting here by himself at the table drinking wine, waiting for someone to join him. Probably Diane. Whether he was waiting for her or someone else, we don't know yet. A glass of wine was knocked over. This looks like wine, but there seems to be blood in here as well. How did blood splatter in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Officer Blunt, I think there's been more than 2 gunshots that we're seeing here. She really does look like James Blunt. Did I look at her body? Gunshot to the stomach. The damage and the residue will suggest the shot was taken at point blank range. That rules out the possibility of her being shot from the open window. She would have been in line of sight from the outside, though. There's no mistaking it. The perpetrator would have had to be inside the house to cause this kind of a wound. Whether it was Chris or someone else, it's hard to say at the moment. I think that's everything. Yeah, shall we proceed to give you what you need? Alright, let's have a chat with Mr. Willis outside. Mr. Willis! The rain has finally let up. Are you offering me coffee? That's so nice of you. Right, this is Mr. Willis. He lives there, right there next door. Coffee, detective? Yes, please. Yes, thank you. You can ask him any questions you may have had about last night. Right, Mr. Willis. Can you tell me everything that you saw or heard during last night's events? Well, see, I'd headed off to bed around 11 p.m. as I usually do, after a glass of whiskey. Helps me sleep, you know. Anyway, somewhere around 12:15 a.m., I'd say I was woken up by a loud bang. I ran into my bedroom. That looked straight down at their place. And what did you see? Nothing. Their kitchen lights were on, but that's about it. I went to my phone and called Lieutenant Watts here straight away. How long did it take you to get to the window? Once you heard the shot. About a couple seconds, detective. No more than 5, I'd say. I nearly fell out of my bed when I heard the shot, so you might say I was halfway there already. Did you see any sort of activity on the street? Anything unusual? No, detective. Everything was exactly the same as it always. You said you heard a single shot. Yes, the whiskey usually knocks me out pretty good, so if there had been more, I didn't hear them. You're not giving me nothing, Willis. Do you live alone, Mr. Willis? Yes, I do. Near I got married. It's a long story. One meant to be talked over a couple of whiskeys, know what I mean? Can anyone confirm your whereabouts? No. I was just at home, you see. Am I a suspect? It's procedure, Mr. Willis. I know Mr. Willis, he's cool. So? Nigga, bye! We'll need to have a talk later, Lieutenant. Talk? About what? About you being a bitch made nigga. God! Just later, okay? Okay, Sherlock, whatever you say, Holmes. Uh-huh. Did they have many visitors? Friends? No, not at all, in fact. In all this time, I only maybe saw Jack come over to fix the car, and Father Smith came over there a couple of times when they newly moved in. A year back, almost. Nah, people rarely ever visited them because they mostly kept to themselves, see. Never made any friends here. But sometimes folks don't like those kinds either, so I can't really say. Know what I mean? No, please elaborate. You won't find anyone crying over the deaths here. Nobody really knew them. They never got out much. Any other information you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bruce? I don't know if this is useful, but you might have heard about Chris and Diane. They looked pretty happy when they first moved in. More recently, though, I heard Diane crying a couple of times a night. Usually late at night. See, the whiskey knocks me out early, so maybe that's why I never heard all this before. But a couple times I was up a little later. One night, about a month ago, I heard pretty bad things. There were some loud sounds. Stuff being flung around and such, you see. I heard someone crying. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should call the police, but then it quieted down all of a sudden. We never received any calls for domestic violence, but people have often talked of stories of this kind. Can you remember when you heard this, Mr. Willis? Well, I was up late night writing an important paper, a letter. I think it must have been somewhere between the 1st and 3rd last month. 1st and 3rd of September. Alright, anything else? No, that's all I know about this. Right, thank you for your help, Mr. Willis. We'll be in touch if you need anything else. No problem, and thanks for the coffee. Alright, so, Lieutenant, quit your shit. Quit your shit right now. So, Detective, you said you wanted to have a talk later. Is now a good time? Yes, Lieutenant, please don't tell witnesses they're not under suspicion, especially not in front of them. So basically, you're telling me that I don't know how to do my job. Is that it? No, you don't know how to do your job. You're horrible at your job. Your badge should be removed. Take your ass home. Sorry, all I'm saying is in this case, all wrapped up isn't all wrapped up as you like to believe. How can you not see what's right in front of you? It's so obvious. Mr. Willis didn't see anything outside the house after the gunshots, and there are no signs of anyone forcing entry either. On top of that, considering how rough things were between the two of them, you heard what Mr. Willis said, right? That doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove anything. The state of their relationship could be relevant, or it might have nothing to do with the case. We still need evidence to prove it either way. As for not spotting anyone on the outside of the house, we can't just rely on one witness for the complete picture. A witness that was half asleep, I should add. Well, what about the door, huh? How was it locked from the inside? Explain that. I checked the door. It locks itself from the inside when you pull it closed. Regardless of whether you pull it from the outside or push it from the inside. Ooh. Sorry. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying there's no conclusive evidence yet. Well, fine then. Dig as deep as you like, Detective. You won't find anything new here. I'm starting to think that you did it. Yeah, I think you did it. I was perfectly capable of handling this case myself, but of course, the head department had to complicate things. Good Lord. In any case, Sheriff Harris will probably want to wrap this case up before the festival, so don't expect him to wait more than a week. You can suck a dick. I have to head to the station now, officer. Escort Detective Anderson to his hotel. Will do, sir. Man, Lieutenant is a bitch. We'll come back in the evening to search the house. Letters, diaries, things of that sort. Alright. When can we expect autopsy results? Day after tomorrow, according to the coroner. But I'll confirm and let you know. I'm guessing there were more than 2 bullets shot last night. We should take another look around the kitchen to make sure. 3 bullets? But, We're actually glad that you're here, you know. Although Sheriff and Lieutenant Watts would rather not admit it. Even to themselves. This is like the first murder here in the last 100 years or so. We have no idea how to deal with it. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I know what you mean. I just joined the force a month back, for instance. A murder already? I'm not sure if I'm ready. I kind of knew them, you could say. I've never known anyone that's been murdered before, you know? It's kind of weird and a bit sad. I know as an officer I'm not supposed to feel that way and all, but you'll be fine. Give it time. Thanks, detective. That means a lot. What's this festival? The sheriff said that there's a festival in town last week. What's that about? Oh, it's an annual thing. We have it every October. There's a fair on the market street, food, rides. We get a lot of tourists from nearby states at that time. It's a good source of revenue for some of our smaller businesses here. That, of course, is less important in the light of recent events. Good to hear you say that. Of course, we can't go around trying to wrap up cases based on our assumptions, whatever the situation may be. I mean, these were people's lives that ended, and it's our job to figure out what really happened. So I guess what I'm saying is you can count on me during this investigation. Thanks. Tell me about Chris and Diane. What do you know about Chris and Diane? Well, not much. It's mostly what Mr. Willis said earlier. Nobody really knew them. They came in here, kept to themselves. You'd hear stories about them. Everyone kind of thought they were some kind of weirdos. I admit, I kind of agree with that sentiment too. I feel bad about it now. It's no reason to make assumptions about people's character, and character can't be used as evidence. So I'd really like to help figure out what the real story is, whatever it may be. I feel you. I appreciate it. I'm hoping local police will let me do the job I've been sent to do, though. I don't mean you. Detective, I know what you mean. Honestly speaking, Sheriff Harrison's an asshole. I'm serious. He doesn't care about anything except running off home and taking it easy. This case probably ruined his plans to relax and enjoy the festival week. I hate people like that. Lieutenant Watts, though, he's really sweet. I know he comes off as a little bit obnoxious, but... Oh my god! What?
Bruh.
Skirt! Boop! Sorry. And now, we're at Jack's. I saw her. She was right there. Why am I seeing her? Why am I thinking of her? Who she is? The world may never know. It's like, nah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here because it's about 30 minutes long, and that's about how long I want to keep these episodes because I don't want them to be too overwhelming. Again, this is Rainswept. Link down in the description if you want to play it yourself. Maybe you want to go past me because I'm moving a little slow for you. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you like my content. Follow me on Twitch at twitchtv.sims_simma. If you want to see me stream, I stream 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Usually, I do a Let's Talk show on Mondays and Wednesdays. Otherwise, I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want and playing games. But if that's all you care about and that's all you want to see, then that's fine with me, and I can get with you. Not get with you, but you know what the fuck I mean. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Also, check out the Humble Bundle store. Link down in the description for that too. Humble Bundle, all your bundled needs for the price that is presented to you, or the price you want to pay, I guess. Yeah, that. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!